She may have been flirting with you this whole time. Everyone has their own unique way of showing interest in someone else. Some folks are bold and flashy in how they flirt, while others might be dreamier and softer in their approach. There are all kinds of ways people try to catch someone's attention, but most of the time you can pick up on when someone is flirting with you. The exception might be when a Sigma female tries to flirt. People who are more on the introverted side often find it hard to put themselves out there and make their feelings known. And a lot of times, the person they're trying to impress doesn't even realize it. That's why it's good to understand how Sigma women flirt, so you can recognize the signs when you see them. Before diving into how Sigma women show their interest, let's first understand what being a Sigma personality means. A Sigma is someone who's quiet, keeps to themselves, deeply values their morals, and tends to stay away from big social events. They're not unfriendly or mean, they just prefer more meaningful interactions over small talk. Instead of seeking attention, they might come off as reserved or even a bit distant. Being more introverted, Sigmas would much rather spend an evening alone at home than out on the town with friends. They're pretty much the opposite of alphas. While alphas thrive on social interaction and love the idea of life being an endless party, Sigmas find joy and satisfaction in solitude and quiet moments. 1. Sigma women have their own subtle way of showing interest. They value their principles too much to change their behavior dramatically just because they like someone. So you won't see them using playful touches or giving out loads of compliments as others might when they're flirting. Figuring out if a Sigma woman is into you can be tricky because they're not going to make it obvious. Instead, you should pay attention to the less obvious cues, like how much she focuses on you, how much time you both spend together, her eagerness to help you without being asked, and other similar signs. Stay alert for these understated signals to understand her better. 2. They often encourage you to take the first step. Since Sigma women don't usually flirt in a direct way or put themselves forward too much, they might nudge you to make the initial move. This means they'll stay in the background, subtly showing their interest, hoping you'll pick up on their hints and ask them out or for their contact information. 3. They will come and talk to you. If a Sigma woman decides to strike up a chat with you, take it as a sign of interest. These women usually keep to themselves and aren't the type to initiate conversations, especially not just for the sake of small talk. When a Sigma goes out of her way to talk to you, it's because she genuinely wants to know you better and is interested in you beyond just a casual chat. 4. They will have a deep talk with you. When Sigma women talk, they aim for conversations that matter. They're not into idle chatter with just anyone, as they find it unfulfilling to talk without purpose or future intentions. So if you find yourself in a meaningful exchange with a Sigma, it's a clear indicator that they value your presence and are considering a place for you in their life. 5. They will get personal with you. Sigma women are typically reserved and cautious about who they open up to, sharing their personal thoughts and feelings only with those they deeply trust and see a significant future with. So, if a Sigma woman starts sharing her life and thoughts with you, it's a big deal. It means she values you, trusts you, and is willing to invest her time to let you into her world. You'll notice her trying to make you laugh and showing you her witty and playful side, which is her way of letting you see the real her. 6. They will pay attention. Sigma women, being introverted, usually prefer not to engage in too much conversation, especially with people they aren't close to. If they don't find the interaction meaningful, they might just tune out. However, if a Sigma woman is paying close attention to what you say, remembering the little details, and actively engaging in the conversation, It's a clear sign she's interested in you. This attentiveness shows she values your thoughts and enjoys your company. 7. They will make space in their schedule for you. For Sigma women, how they spend their time is very indicative of their interests and priorities. They are selective about who they share their time with, focusing on personal goals and enjoying solitude. If a Sigma woman is making an effort to spend time with you, it's because she genuinely likes you and considers you important. She wouldn't bother making room in her schedule unless she thought you were worth the effort. This commitment to spending time together is a significant indicator of her interest and affection towards you. 8. They'll get curious about what you love doing. A Sigma woman getting to know your passions and hobbies isn't just making conversation. They're diving into these questions because they genuinely want to understand you better and see if there's a deep connection between you two. Their interest in your likes and dislikes is a big hint that they're considering whether you two are a good match. 9. They'll seek out your company more often. Just because a Sigma woman hangs out with you now and then doesn't mean there's a romantic interest. At times, it might just be them being more outgoing. But if they're consistently looking to spend time with you, choosing your company over their usual solitude, it's a clear signal of romantic interest. They're showing that they value being with you enough to change their usual preference for alone time. 10. They'll chat with you a lot online. Sigma women find digital communication a godsend. It allows them to open up and connect without the pressure of face-to-face interactions. So, if a Sigma woman is frequently messaging you on social media or texting you, take it as a sign of flirtation. Even if they're not making it obvious in person, their willingness to keep the conversation going digitally shows they're trying to build a bridge to you, using texts as a way to carefully express their thoughts and feelings. 11. Sigma women prefer actions over words. They're usually focused on their own needs, not out of selfishness, but because they cherish their independence and personal time. So, if a Sigma goes out of their way to help you or does something special for you without you needing to ask, it's their way of showing they care. They prefer demonstrating their feelings through actions, believing that actions speak louder than words. 12. They'll seek out shared interests. Sigma women love their solitude because it gives them freedom to engage in activities they enjoy, like reading, gaming, or just relaxing at home. When they're interested in someone, they'll make an effort to find common interests early on. They might ask for your views on different topics or suggest different activities to see what you prefer. If you're much more outgoing, they'll want to figure that out right away to assess if a meaningful connection is possible between you two. 13. They prefer simple dates. When dating a Sigma woman, you'll notice she prefers quiet, intimate settings over crowded places or big social gatherings. It's not that they're dull. They want to create an environment where you both can truly connect and enjoy each other's company. A night in with a meal you've made together can mean a lot more to them than the busiest night out. 14. They will share their passion with you. Sigma women are quite private and usually keep what they love close to their chest. They have a lot of interests that are very important to them, whether it's songs they can't stop listening to, books that have changed the way they think, or movies that really make them feel something. When a Sigma woman starts talking to you about these things, it's a big deal. It means she's trying to let you in and see if you two can connect over things you both like. When she shares her favorites, it's like she's testing the waters to see if you get excited about the same thing she does. She's looking to see if you're interested in getting to know more about her world. She's hoping to find out if you might feel the same way about her favorites as she does. By doing this, she's trying to build a connection with you, opening a door to getting closer and maybe starting something special. 15. They'll create personal jokes with you. Sigma women may come across as serious, but when they take a liking to you, they'll begin to share a unique sense of humor, one that's special between the two of you. They start jokes that only you both get or recall, amusing moments you've experienced together. It's not merely for laughs, it's their way of crafting a secret, cozy space shared only by you two. This act isn't just about finding things to laugh about. It's a significant gesture showing how much she treasures the bond you're developing. By creating these personal jokes, she's not only looking to make you smile, but also to establish a set of private, joyful memories that belong solely to your relationship, enhancing the intimacy and connection between you. So, are you wondering if a Sigma woman is interested in you, or are you an introvert or Sigma yourself, trying to understand how Sigmas show their interest? Regardless of your reasons, I hope this explanation has been helpful and provided you with some insights. Thank you for taking the time to learn about this. As always, until next time.